keep a stiff neck.
Alright, welcome back to what might not be the last part of this arena run. Though I'm feeling very confident and maybe a little too much confidence in this deck right now, because it's been, my word, it's been very kind to us. It's, you know, it's okay, meh. It's been very kind. It's, you know, we've asked it for victories, and it said, you know what, I got you. Alright, I think I'm gonna just lock that. It's okay to just playing that so proactively on his end. I do feel that maybe he's holding a few more orders in his hand. I think putting this down so early is always like, I'm very hopeful that the other order abilities I'm going to play during this round are going to pop off and make this worthwhile. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, this is one of those that just baits removal. Okay, that's rather fine. The fact that that does not have Thrive makes me feel very confident just to play down the Ballista, and then what we can do is a number of things, but most importantly is activate our War Crier next turn, and that's where my head is at right now. Okay, now that is a little bit of a problem. Just a little bit. This does... we can hit this for 4, so it only boosts to the side, but... don't think that's gonna be good enough. So you're doing 3. Activating our War Cry just became a whole lot harder. But I think we have to at least try and minimize the amount of the point output of Anna. I don't want to get too far in this round. I just don't want to get too far behind in this round, to the point where maybe on 6 or 5 he can clearly pass and he knows that I can't do anything about it.
My father, feel an urge to kill.
Okay, fair enough. That's a very, very decent counterplay by him. Warcry is really good in most situations. Playing the squirrel here, yeah, we can play the squirrel out here. Playing the squirrel out here, what that tells him is that I'm ready to leave this round. I just want him to play one more card, and if he doesn't, I have enough in hand to still, yeah, I still have enough in hand to push the round. That's basically what you should get from that. That's phenomenal. That is actually really good. And we're out. Yeah, we're out. This is always the plan. I think the squirrel was a big statement saying, hey, you know what? I'm good. I'm out. I will say, imagine being on Crate, leader of a great Skellige army. You're up in a battle. You have to make a decision. Your men are looking towards you saying, what do we do? What do we do? And you go, send out the squirrel. They're like, what? Send out the squirrel. The squirrel will be our savior. Alright, that's pretty decent. Hand, so I'm really happy about that. Alright, we need to deal with that. I will deal with it this way, it's fine. That's pretty okay, because if he does choose to pass, I'm alright with... yeah. I'm alright with just leaving that as is. Now, considering our next play. Once again, Milton does synergize with our hero, so does Heimdall, and we can't have both. And we're not going to have the opportunity to Fury, Heimdall, and Scorch in the last 3. we do have everything else we need, so Milton here is the one that's gonna have to go.
A noble plan indeed, I say.
Yeah, not just, you know, 1 point transfer into the next round. We're not too bothered by it. In this case now, in this round, I think because of what we... Ooh, that's... You have to go this. Yeah, this is... Can you ask for a better hand from the cards we have? I mean... Coldwell? Coldwell. If we're to replace Coldwell with something, Phantom and Kurt is the two things I think of. Getting the boat for Coldwell would be kind of bad. Getting the Warcry would be bad. This would be really bad. These cards would be okay. That would be okay. This would be okay. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep Caldwell. I think it's not the best play in the world, and there might be, you know, I mean, definitely Phantom is definitely better than Caldwell. So is Kurt. I mean, Kurt has done just nothing but magic for us continuously. But in this case, the 10 points, we can make this work. We can definitely make this work just because we do have Yennefer's Invo, we do have Scorch, which means we'll always be taking out the strongest units on board, and then the Flurry will come down, Fury will come down, and Fury will come down eventually and just do some magic for us. So we'll... I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna leave the skulls up just because if he has some kind of random ping generator, whether it be a Temerian infantry, whether it be a Dwarven Berserker, this comes down as okay. I mean, wasn't expecting that, but you know what? Fair enough.
Yield and save me some time.
That is, I mean, I haven't seen this card in so long. Okay, Insanity comes down. That's what I'm talking about. This right here. This, the fact that... There we go. That's exactly what I was talking about when I said if he has something that randomly pings around, we want him to be punished for using it and not be able to just hit his target. Alright, Shoop is an interesting play here. I think I'm okay with just shooping. Once again, I do want to give this a little bit of a boost, just to give it survivability, and with the Gregoire on board, it is that Scorch does always have a target. So I'm feeling pretty okay with just putting down a Shoop here. Once again, if we get Shoop, damage a unit or destroy an artifact, I'd be really sad, but we could Yennefer's Invo the Gregoire and then just use it on the Freak Show. That's an interesting line of play, but let's do this quickly. Alright. I'm happy with this now. If he's got Scorch, he's got Scorch. I mean, if he's got Igni, he's got Igni. Yeah, see? Very happy I didn't go along with that line of play. That would have been nowhere near as fun. I'd still like to maybe Yennefer Invo something into Last Wish, but I'm running out of options here and I need to play some cards. Obviously Scorch is the most reasonable play here, but yeah, let's go Last Wish here. Kurt comes down. Nothing needs to be purified, but we can't get rid of that shield. Just this is only 5. This is actually 6 points. Let's do this. I know it might seem weird, but
We'll greet him with fire and iron.
this is one more point and gives us another out for our war crier in case Siri draws it next turn. So Siri could come down here, draw the war crier, and if that were the case, I do want to have a second out. Alternatively, I mean, I could have put applied bleeding here and then in 2 turns scorched.
I feel an edict coming on.
Scorched so many targets, but that would not have been wise. Alright, so these cards are very heavy in my hand right now. And what I mean by that is that they need to be played, but they can only be played in very certain situations, so let's move you to the back. Maybe I should actually move the flare to the back. That's pretty nice, but not worth it here. But I like the fact that we drew some removal, so if an engine does come down now, we should be able to make quick work of it. Alright, so I guess that's okay. Now we're in that weird territory where I have to make some really weird decisions, and I think it's gonna be TA over here. Because we have to, no matter what, the next turn that comes up now, we have to Scorch. Whether we like it or not, we are gonna have to throw a Scorch down, and if he doesn't give us anything bigger than the Gregoire, then unfortunately he doesn't.
Clearly, I've a weakness for old wenches.
Okay. So we don't have a choice. This has to be the play. Anything else that's not this will result in us harming ourselves quite a bit down the line, especially if we want to.
Don't see a gap in their armor. Make one.
Okay, that's fine. I think I can Yennefer's Invo here. The other play is obviously Caldwell, and we do have dominance, so let's Caldwell here. Caldwell also protects the Igni play. So if you did have an Igni, now Caldwell has come down, and that's gonna be a little quite awkward. We can then follow this up with the Yennefer's Invo, and then we will finish the game off with
Humanity will perish while the few survivors will be like animals.
Okay, that's fine. Once again, it's not... Oh, actually, is it fine? It is fine. Actually, it is perfectly fine. So, yes, Caldwell will go over to that side, and I need to deal with it almost immediately. I do have to Yennefer's Invo. Let's do this. And then we'll do this. Hear me out. Yeah, we have to. Actually, we don't have a choice. We have to do it like this now.
Wanna know why I've got my scar?
I was thinking about it. Yeah, this was a little bit of a mistake. The ping was a mistake. Fair enough. Mistakes happen.
It would have put the bloody vodka. The cussed racists.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, the reason why I did it this way is because my initial plan was to last turn Fury and Heimdall, but then I remembered that if I do it that way, Caldwell will not come back to us. He will actually just stick on the other side. And I mean, that right there is enough to get us into game 8 with no losses. I honestly feel that we've had some better decks down the line, but for some reason this is the deck that just keeps trucking along. So hey, let's keep it up.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Yeah, last time a trader came on our field, he gave us an amazing scorch, so I hope that's what you're referring to, friend. Alright, game number 8. Still here somehow, still keeping it going. You can obviously go, you're not any good here, so this is fine. We got a pretty good starting hand here. We got some shenanigans we can get up to just to throw down once again our bronzes out. Having the leader ability locked, a little concerning, just because now Khan Coldwell might not be the biggest unit on board. We also use that Heimdall synergy, but that's okay. Ultimately, that's still okay. I think we'll still be able to. We'll do fine here as long as we get Scorch. As long as we get these two, we can almost always guarantee that we finish the game with dominance. I mean, actually, these three. Look at this. They just lined up. These three. They know who they are, and they've lined up, just waiting to be drawn.
Waiting for the thaw.
Okay.
But fire and iron.
Considering how difficult of a decision that play was, I feel very concerned about this man. If he took him, like, if this is such a, if it was such a hard decision just to, drop down the cave troll, I think that maybe also it's a very reactive hand. Okay.
Accept our sacrifice. Great.
Okay, this is quite the predicament. Like, this is very strong. Don't get me wrong, and I can't do anything about it. Yeah,
An ill wind blows.
Yeah, no joke. We are facing a very stacked opponent. I think it might just be the villager here, unfortunately.
Kill me first, you'll have to.
Let's put a little bit more bleeding on here and... I'm almost tempted to Last Wish to try find a Scorch here. Especially if he were to boost the Cave Troll up with the TA and we could see that this is going to align. Just like that. Okay, so that... And once again, if I Last Wish and I do get a Scorch, it's only going to wipe out one of the 9s. It's not going to wipe out both of them. And if it's just 1 9, I don't think it's good enough. I think I'm actually might have to pass here. The hand we have, I can put down 6 more points. That'll still put us 11 behind, and we can't catch up in 2 cards. I mean, I guess we could. It'd be such a commitment, though.
Nay, I will not bend my neck for that.
Let's do this. We still, so the way we can still catch up, it's, it's not gonna be, it's gonna be far from perfect, but it would be a Heimdall play, and maybe even a Heimdall, a Herald and Heimdall play. The other ways, I mean, we could Last Switch into a Scorch to pick this off, but that is a 2. What am I saying? 2. It's a 1 in 8. So we'll do 1 in 8 to pick one of these not one of these two. It needs to be this. 1 in 8. It's very low. Okay. Oof.
For me, Bilberry's honor.
You know, the sound of him playing a card there, it felt really good. Like, if he decided to pass there, I was scratching. I was scratching at nothing. Just, I was really panicked for a second there. Like, Okay, but I'm really happy that helped out a lot. Okay, so let's get that out of our deck. A Milton here. No good. Okay, that's a pretty good hand to.
Won't pay us in gold, pay us in blood.
This is a pretty okay hand to use to just get out of the round. So we just put this down.
Blood.
It puts us ahead by 1. It, you know, just cements that we are. Oh, it cements our lead, so that way at least we know that he will. If he's gonna pass, this is the decision. He has to do it right now. If he's not gonna pass, then we're gonna have to make some decisions. And so, I mean, obviously have to make some decisions. That's like, but some difficult decisions. What I meant to say. So, what order do we want to play things in? Depending on the strength of the unit he puts down here, we might be forced into maybe a Covenant of Steel Siri dash play. I hope it doesn't come to that, but this right here should scare him enough to. Okay, good. Alright, I'm gonna keep the hand as is. I want to have as many mulligans as possible. The dream here is going to be Yennefer's Invocation and Scorch, obviously. A Phantom would be also pretty nice, but we'll see what we get. Okay, pretty okay start to mulligan. So you go first. There's Yennefer. I don't know about Count Caldwell in this game. I don't know if I can be dominant. We could maybe Scorch, boost this up to 12, would help get there. Let's first use our second mulligan. Oh, that's rough. Still 10 points is a nice number. I'm sorry, Caldwell, like, you're great, but I just can't risk.
Don't see a gap in their armor. Make one.
I can't risk losing, you know, 10 point, giving your opponent 10 points. Just the stakes are way too high right now to be. Ooh, that's pretty big removal. Oh, it's a pretty, I mean, to get him to Wondermancy into a Predatory Dive is huge. It's actually huge. I feel that card, the fact that you can pick out any card from your deck and you have to take the Predatory Dive, it's really good for us. Now, I'm imagining. I imagine that it does still have quite a bit of a hand, and we can just put it into this value right here. Let's just get rid of that. We have no reason to give him those extra 2 points of value, and I want to start setting up Siri. So we can do this. We can go 2 more cards in, and then Siri. Milton is one of the cards I'm looking at now to say, okay, you can get thrown away. If his to get a Scorch now is basically a 1 in 5, just under a 1 in 5. So 20%, 18% chance, somewhere around there, I think. So we could go Milton. Okay, that's pretty.
My old name. I don't remember. I don't care.
So this is interesting. I could Yennefer's Invo that to last stream it, but I don't. I don't see a reason to, because you don't have symbiosis, right? You do have symbiosis, but do you have nature cards? I don't think so. Okay, let's do Last Wish here, because this is... It could be Phantom, it could be Scorch. If it's Scorch, it's a 6-point Scorch. Hey, it is what it is, but... It is Scorch, okay. Unfortunate, it's not what exactly what we wanted. But we'll take it. It's an okay grab, so... It still leaves us in the lead. Just slightly, but it's good enough for the time being. I did ping off the list, the Herald's Pall there as well, because just in case he has even one nature card in his hand, let's try and make sure that these don't get any value at all, because 1 point could be the difference. We've been there before, and the thrill is fun, but the losing is not. Okay, so next turn could be the shoe play. Or maybe Kurt. Oh, let's see. A lot of this is just, you know, proactive. So we got even Milton next turn is fine. I don't see us ever getting a 1 point unit on the board, so.
Premium grade won't find any better.
Taking on 3 coins, huh? Here. So close, huh? So do we just drop Milton here for 6? Yeah, our damage outs are pretty much done, so...
I pledge it on the herald.
Let's do that. It sucks, like if it had hit this, ooh, that would have felt so good. Would have really put us ahead as well. Like, the difference between being ahead 7 points or 8 points in this case and 9 points can be pretty huge. I mean, 8 points, just think about that. He currently needs 8 points to get ahead. If we had knocked that out, he would have needed 10. 10 is a premium card to put down. Okay, so next turn we do have to go Siri Dash. I mean, we don't really have... Do we have to? I think we do have to, because if we don't do it next turn...
Exploitation. Now try the alchemist.
If I go Siri Dash in the following turn, we put it down, we go on 3 cards, she goes on 3, then we go down 2, she goes on 2, we go down to 1, she goes down to 1. We play last card, we pass, she just, yeah. Okay, sorry, I was just doing the math in the head, and if we dropped Siri down next turn, Ragnarok comes down. That's a little annoying, but let's do all we can to protect our Siri here. Thank you, Shoop. Thank you, Shoop, for just the worst.
Good Gwent card. Bestest.
Oh, this is gonna be nail biting now. The chances of Siri dying here are extremely high. Extremely high. This dice roll is gonna be something. It doesn't matter whether we play in the front or the back now, because either way what's gonna be happening is that it's gonna be getting the full value. Frost to the top row, I'm guessing. Ooh, Siri, you're so close. You're so close and yet so far away at the same time. Do I do a Heimdall play here now? Just for 3? I mean, it doesn't matter if we go Kurt or Heimdall here. I have to play something. Like, Siri is just so close to achieving her goal that I need to try to do everything in my power to protect her. And Heimdall is a pretty okay play, but I think let's just do Kurt here. A luck is more valuable than damage right now. Honestly speaking. He could have something with an order ability. Let's do this. Alright, that's it. Now we find out if we did enough. This is so tense. Like, do you feel it in the air tonight? Oh no, Siri might die. I'm actually feeling so like we are pretty far ahead, but he's got a lot of weather ticking. This Siri card, the Siri draw could be the difference between winning and losing here. Even if the Siri card, even if Siri draw is cold wall at the moment, it's still just so valuable. Oh, the ship! Unfortunate. It is very unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Can't wait to hear your wicked flesh sizzle.
Let's just I think, oh no, we lose here. As I said, there's no out. Whatever he plays,
I'll relieve you
yeah.
of that pouch.
Nicely played, nicely played. Like, it was close, but our first loss had to come at some point, I guess, and way better than 8 wins. Alright, for the 8th game, I guess. Alright, well, that hurt, but let's just jump right back into it.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Alright. Up against Imposter. This is going to be quite a test. Okay, first things first, let's remove. I'm not too opposed to sand. Like, okay, we can get rid of that. But I don't mind the Hey May here. Once again, I don't think we're winning round 1, but we can do the best. You know, to the best of our ability to try set up for round 3, have victory there. Start thinking of the future. Not too scared about this ballista. It's only doing 1. If he does have some warframe cards, some warfare cards in hand, could be a little tricky, but overall not too worried about it. We could start off with our Dwarven Berserker. Just ping that down. Is he gonna? He's not.
Another replaces him.
Okay. Pretty interesting play, but this one is a little different. I actually feel like a lock here is warranted.
Your faith will guide us.
The reason for this is, watch this. That's why. Right there. Like, I knew it. You know when you feel it? You know, you see your army and you're like, you know, you incompetent fools. I know what you guys are up to. I know you guys want to see me fail. You're gonna hit the worst target, right? Okay. A Scorcher is... a Scorcher is a play. Let's just put it that way. I mean, we Scorcher, he's down to 4. Plus the TA is 9. So we're still behind. Let's just throw away some more cards. It's fine. That's fine. It was very tempting there for a second, but 12 point Scorch, it's not what we're looking for, you know? We need a little bit more. If you were to now boost us up by 2, you know, we can talk. We can renegotiate the Scorch. Oh, if he plays Heimdall now. But something around 8, I think. Give me something around here and... Okay. That's perfectly fine. So my thought process here is there's a small possibility we can actually push this round quite a bit. We do have the power in hand to push this forward. So what I could do is I could herald here, and it would be the start of a push. Let's do that. Listen, so if let's say we ping this and this becomes a 6. So once again, a scorch might look very tempting.
Why the nose straps? Does anyone know?
Okay. Okay, fair enough. We could go for shoot resilience, but I don't think that is all that necessary at the moment. Siri obviously can't play that. Heimdall looks okay, but this would put me way too far behind, right? I'd be on 15, he'd be on 17. 12 points, 8, 9, 10, 11 would come just short. Okay, we can pass here, it's fine. All right. We have Count Coldwell here. We have the Phantom. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Okay, we'll get rid of that first. Last Wish is also pretty good. I'm okay with this hand. The only thing, I mean, we really do need our Covenant of Steel, but that's fine. I think we're okay to keep this for now. We can start off with the Hey May. That's perfect.
Don't you pester me.
Ooh, choices. So now the decision changes. Last Wish is the one that feels like it's the weakest here, but you know what? Here's my hope for Count Coldwell, by the way. I hope that there's a way I can play this. He imposters the Count Coldwell, and he takes mine, and then we play out the round and I take it back. But if we were to go down that line of play, I would need to get rid of Scorch, and I'd purify his Count Coldwell, because it comes locks. I'll purify it and then later come in with the dominant unit. But if we go down that line of play, Scorch is a problem. So having said that, we get rid of Count Coldwell. It's a big brain play. If that double Coldwell will purify his, then we grab both of them at the end of the game. It's you know, it's there, but we can't risk it. I don't think we can risk it. Lock over the runestone. War crier, sorry, over the lock. Yeah, no, we'll do this. Covenant of Steel comes down. That's pretty good. I think I have all the tools I want. Let me see. I'm actually really happy with the sand. I'm gonna stop it right here. It's a very beautiful hand. We're gonna do this first. Put the Phantom down. Once again, could block the Scorch, but I don't think it'll live long enough. Hey, maybe he even does the imposter ability now, always making sure that his Phantom is... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just take a second and think about... Oh, we could shoot Mage and try to get this. Okay, we're gonna do shoot Mage here. Why Why, Shoop? Why would you do this to me? This is for the 8th win. This could have been amazing. Oh, you... You are such a... You hurt me, Shoop. You hurt me so much with this play. Like I'm not even going to try and make that a better play. It lined up perfectly. It also means that for one additional turn right now, we don't have to deal with this Shoop. Like Shoop really killed it. Like not only was it the worst rolls we could have gotten for Mage, but he got the best rolls for him. Like just Rain, it's 1 damage. Where in the meantime I have to deal with Frost. I know this is Skellige and that's Northern Realms, and these boards and these weathers might be accurate. Where, oh well, Skellige gets snow and Skellige gets rain and Nilfgaard only gets rain. So Shoop's like, us gonna be accurate. Snap. But no, Shoop. This is horrible, Shoop. You really let me down, buddy. Alright, that's pretty okay. I'm gonna drop my Covenant of Steel now. At least we remove the barricade ability from the Mantlet. Maybe we can Last Wish. What can we Last Wish here? Nothing useful. It's fine. Okay, and depending on what he plays... Okay, so he does steal this.
Well, one wife there's rape to report. Don't make me laugh.
We can Yennefer's Invo that, so I'm not concerned about that really at all. We can do Yennefer, we can lock, but at the moment is, him putting down the Karak City Guard, I can't really deal with it either way, so that's fine. Okay, I'm actually happy to see that, like, we stopped an engine. I'm not happy that Ciri's gonna get destroyed here. Okay, okay.
Corpses overboard. Live ones to the cage.
Interesting. This looks like a pretty decent... I mean, Yennefer's Invo is pretty good here. Yeah, we could Yennefer's Invo... Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll Yennefer's Invo that. And the next turn we'll just Last Wish and put her back in front. If he doesn't decide to deal with the Ciri dash now, we could pretty nicely get...
Love to hear him beg for mercy.
Ooh, buddy, you missed. You missed right there.
Who's next? Any of you's got the courage?
Now what do you do? You put that power down. Now what's gonna do to Ciri? Like a lacerate maybe? A board clear? Rain? Rain would deal with this. Indeed it is a lacerate. Which is pretty fine in the grand scheme of things. Let's just put a lockdown here. This armor is getting Heimdall value, so we do want to put a stop to that, and it's pretty fine. We still have a second lock just in case. Yeah, we'll just lock that as well. No, you're coming here. So we'll just put a second lock onto that as well. The fact that Ciri didn't get popped off could have really been a big help, especially if we had drawn the Milton. Skull draw would have been pretty nice. Yeah, Warcrier, just okay.
Sure, no problem.
Death is only the beginning!
Okay, and then we're just gonna pop this off. So he only needs, I mean, what, 9 points to win here. Not that difficult to get. What? We did it! 1 point matters! I've been saying 1 point matters. And this is what I'm talking about! Whew. Alright, so on to game 9. This video is going pretty lengthy, but screw it, let's do this. On to game 9. Be back shortly.